Okay, when you're ready, we're going to come up into a tabletop position. So wrists under our shoulders, knees under our hips. And we're going to inhale for a cat-cow. Inhale, head up, sit bones up. Exhale, arch. So nice and slow, just flowing with your own breath. And feel into that tightness. Maybe you're still there in your hips. Maybe you're all good. Just push to a little edge, a little bit, little millimetre further when you get into the top part of the posture. Awesome guys, so we're back in our tabletop and we're going to reach the right arm out up to the ceiling, and on an exhale we're going to reach that arm through, so putting the arm between your left leg and left hand, coming down onto the right shoulder, right cheek down on the mat, and feeling that stretch in the right shoulder there. Breathe into that. And then taking the option, if you want to take that left arm out straight, coming onto the tips of your fingers. And then another option from there is to lift that left arm up and tuck it behind the back. And if you are doing that, kind of draw that left elbow sort of to the back, so across your body, which is opening up that left shoulder. But no harm if you want to just keep that left hand next to your face on the mat. There, release that arm back to your face and then reach the right arm up to the ceiling and exhale back into your tabletop, and then we're going to do the other side. So left hand reaches up, exhale, feed it through. This side might be tighter than the other, you might feel some upper back, just take the breath to that area. And then that option, if you want to take that right arm straight, come onto the tips of your fingers. And then if you want, again, reaching that right arm back behind the back, and then using your hand against your waist to draw that shoulder and elbow back away from you. Nice, taking that hand back by your face and reaching the left arm up back to the ceiling. Exhale back down. Nice guys. Opening the knees again and sitting back in our child's posture, arms out in front. So we're going to inhale and bring the chest across the floor and up into a baby cobra. So hands either side of your shoulders, bent, elbows bent, tucked in, so taking a little back bend there. And then exhaling it back through. So if that was nice for you, you can complete that one again, or if you want to take it a bit further, we inhale and come forward. And we'll have straight arms this time, so the back bend's a little deeper, keeping the hips on the floor, the legs on the floor. And then taking that back into our child's posture. And then the last time we're going to take it a little bit further, but again, just choose what phase you want to do. Stick to the first one if that's enough, or if you want to go a little deeper, we're going to go into an up dog. So that's where we come through, inhale, cross the mat. We keep the feet on the floor, we take the legs off, just we're challenging on the shoulders, so just do it if you've done it before, if you're more advanced. And exhale all the way down to the mat. So we're going to take the arms into a cactus, and then we're going to straighten out the right arm. So we're going to lift that left leg up and over the right leg if you can. If you just come up to here, that's cool. If not, if you're more flexible, you can take it all the way over. You're going to stretch out that right shoulder again. Lovely, bringing that back over. And then we're going to change sides. So taking the left hand out straight, right hand by your right side, and lifting that right leg over as far as comfortable. Again, breathing into that left shoulder. Lush, bringing it back up, and we're coming into the tabletop, and we're going to find a comfortable seated position. So cross-legged or legs out straight, whatever's good for you. Awesome, take your shoulders back and down. Closing the eyes, if you don't want to close the eyes, just gaze down at the mat. Chin parallel to the floor. Nice, you can open your eyes now if you choose. We're going to take the right hand down to the right side, reach the left arm up and over. So keep that left sit bone down, don't let it lift off. So we've got that lateral stretch at the left side of the body, palm facing down, reaching those fingertips across. And then changing sides. Really breathe into the tightness there. Lush, back to centre. We're going to go in for a twist now. So we're going to take the left hand on the right knee, the right hand behind us. As we inhale, we straighten the spine up. As we exhale, we turn to the right. So we're gazing over that right shoulder. Slowly coming back to centre. And changing sides, right hand, left knee, left hand behind, inhale, straight spine, exhale, twist. Lush, back to centre. So we're going to stretch out the shoulders today. We're going to lift the right arm up, bend the elbow and hold on to the upper arm with the left hand. So we're kind of sending the fingers down the spine. And then we're going to change sides. So left hand on the back, right hand open, holds the left arm or elbow. And release. I'll come sideways so you can see. We're going to send the fingers away from you and just lean into the shoulders there. And back up. If you can, I'm going to inhale up. I should have asked you beforehand to maybe get a strap or a belt or something. We'll see how we get on. Inhale up and exhale. See if you can bring the fingers to touch. And draw those shoulders back and down. If you've got like a dressing gown, robe, belt or something handy, you can grab it. If not, just take your hands to the floor and sort of draw those shoulders back. Lush, release that up. I'm going to fold forward. And we're going to do that once more. We're going to try and go for prayer hands. So we're going to inhale up and exhale, send the palms facing each other. Again, this might be too difficult. So if it's too difficult, do the previous version. So you want to send those elbows back, shoulders back. And release. again, inhale up, exhale, fall forward. Maybe take the arms crossed, don't have to straighten them out, giving more pressure to the shoulders, just relax the spine over the body. Lush guys, coming back up from there, we're going to make our way to a tabletop again. We'll do some standing postures in a sec, but first we're going to come up into our down dog. So wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to tuck the toes and push back into that down dog posture. Just tuck myself in. Okay, so your ears and arms are in alignment, and we're going to pedal out the feet. So drawing one heel down to the mat at a time. Bend one knee, draw the heel down. Okay, and then we're in our down dog. We're going to lift that right leg high, 3-leg dog. So that's on an inhale. On an exhale, we're going to bend that right knee and we're going to stack the hips, so the right hip's on top of the left and we're facing the long edge of the mat. Here we're going to circle the ankle 3 times one way and 3 times the other. Lush. Then we're going to inhale, 3-leg dog again. Exhale, bringing that right knee to the right wrist. And we're coming into a pigeon posture. We're going to take the left foot over to the right foot over to the left, left leg down, and then come into rest on our forearms. So we're stretching out that right hip and glute again. Nice, and we're coming up onto our hands, and we're going to bring that right foot outside the right hand, so we're coming into a lizard. Keep the left knee down and draw that right knee forward. If it's easier for you, lift the left knee off the mat, depends on your flexibility, and rock forward and back like a lizard. And then drop that left knee if it is up, and we're going to come back and straighten that right leg. Doesn't have to be completely straight, just as straight as you can go with your hamstrings, and point the toes up to the ceiling. So just go with your body, your ability. Awesome, we're coming forward again, so leaning that knee over the toes, stretching out the left hip flexor. And then back again. One more. So knee over toes. And then hamstring stretch. Lovely guys. Coming back into that tabletop. We're going to tuck the toes again and push back into down dog. And we're going to lift our left leg high this time, 3-leg dog. Inhale up, exhale, bend the left knee and stack the hips, so left hip on top of right, facing the long edge of the mat. Inhale back up. Exhale, knee to left wrist, and we're coming back into that pigeon posture. Down on the forearms, breathing into it. Okay, coming up from this one, and we're going to bring that left foot outside the left hand and go into that lizard stretch again. So rocking here, or if you want to lift that right knee and rock a little deeper, forward and back. And then dropping that right knee, bringing that hands either side of that left foot, draw the knee forward and then stretch the leg out and lift the toes. 2 more of these, stepping the foot down, knee over toes. And back. And one more. And back. Lash. So we're going to come back to the tabletop, tuck our toes and walk the hands to the feet. And we're going to roll up the body, so imagine you're stuck against the wall and you're slowly coming back into standing. Nice, guys. We're going to come to the front of our mats next. Continue stretching out the shoulders. So feet hip width apart. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up overhead, palms facing in. On an exhale, sweeping the hands round and holding onto the back of our waist and taking a lean back. Awesome, release and inhale up straight. Exhale, going the same, but we're going to interlace the fingers. So taking the fingers together or a strap or whatever you've got. If your hands don't reach, it really doesn't matter, just do the first option. Inhale, release up. Exhale, forward fold. Now we're going to take loose knees, so a little bend to the knee, hold on to opposite elbows and just relax there. Sway a little. And then inhaling again, we're going to sweep the arms up to the ceiling. And then exhale, we're going to take the hands into prayer position again, so if you did that earlier. Otherwise, go on with the previous option. But if you have got prayer hands, send the elbows and shoulders back. And then if you're comfortable, see if you can take a back bend. Also releasing the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. And again, take the knees, little bend, hold on to opposite elbows. And a little sway left and right. Taking our hands to our shins for a halfway lift, inhale. And then we're going to exhale into a plank. You can step, hop or walk back into position. And then coming down to the mat, all the way down if you want, or challenging yourself to an up dog. So inhale up, or baby cobra here. Exhale back into down dog. A couple of breaths. So feel the space between your shoulder blades, spread the fingers out wide and feel through all pads of the hands. Equally, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bend that right knee and step the right foot between the hands. If you're struggling to get there, use your right hand. We're dropping the left heel down and we're coming into a warrior two on the right. So arms parallel to the floor. Gaze at the middle finger on your right hand. We're going to flip that right palm, send the left arm down your left leg, right arm overhead for reverse warrior. Tracking, keeping that knee over the ankle. And then taking that right hand, on top of your right leg. Left arm reaches over, so a little rest on that right thigh. Lovely, back into that warrior two, and then we're going to come into a high crescent lunge. So catch your breath here. So on an inhale, we're going to pivot off the ball of our foot and face forward. So the ball of our left foot is down, the right foot is grounded. You might find it a little bit wobbly if you do take that right foot out, so you've got a bit more balance. Reach the arms up. And we're going to exhale, send those hands behind the back again and take a little lean. So push into that right foot while we're sending the shoulders back. And then inhale, coming up straight. Ooh, I'm wobbling too. And exhale, we're going to interlace the fingers again. Draw those shoulders back and down. If you're feeling too wobbly off that ball of the left foot, just take your foot flat and out to the side. Just you do you. Inhale up. Last one. Exhale, going in for that prayer hand. So if you can, get your palms together and draw those elbows and shoulders back. Take a bend if you want. You might find it a bit more wobbly. Lush, release the hands. Inhale up, freeing that right foot. Ooh, and come back into a plank. Lower all the way down. Take your arms into a cactus. Take the right cheek to the mat. Take a little relax before we do the other side. Shoulders a bit bony. Where's my timer gone? Stop. Catch breath. Lovely, and then we're coming back into that down dog. So first to tabletop, and then tuck the toes, push back into down dog. So we'll do that sequence on the other side. So inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bend that left knee, step the left foot through, drop the right heel, warrior two on the left. So knee is over the ankle. Arms are parallel to the mat and you gaze with a little finger on your left hand. So flipping that left palm up and reaching the right arm back down your leg, left arm overhead, palm faces down. If you are struggling with your balance, gaze down at the floor. Makes it a bit easier. And then taking that left arm, resting it on your left thigh. Right arm reaches over. Lovely, back into that warrior two. And then we're coming into that high crescent lunge on an inhale. So we sweep the arms up, we pivot off the right foot. Take your left foot out a bit if you're unbalanced. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep the hands behind onto the back of your waist. Take a bend if you can or want to. Ooh, two more left, inhale up. Exhale, bind the fingers. Draw the shoulders back and down. Nice, last one, inhale, reach up. And exhale, prayer hands. Or just go with the first option, whatever suits you. And then see, while you're in this posture, ground that left foot. See if you can send your shoulders back a little more, a little bend. It is challenging. Lush, and release that, inhale back. Ooh, back into warrior two. Ooh. Exhale, frame the foot. And coming down onto our backs now, so we're going to stretch that out. So on your back, tugging your knees in, rocking it over left to right. Catch that breath. So we're going to lift the right leg straight and take the left foot below the right knee and hold on to that right thigh. We're going to circle the right foot, the one in the air, 3 times one way, 3 times the other. And then we're going to bend that right leg, step the foot down, arms out into a T or a cactus and drop the feet over to the right, so taking a little twist. If your neck feels okay, take a look to the left. And then looking back up and then taking it to the right. Back up to centre. and then lifting those legs up, uncrossing, and we'll change sides. So left leg straight, right foot above, above left knee, holding onto that left thigh, and then circling 3 times one way and 3 times the other. Awesome. Taking a bend in our left knee, arms up into a cactus, dropping the feet over to the left side. And then gazing to your right and centre and then left and centre. Nice guys, bringing those knees back over and crossing. Trying to grab the outside of your feet if you can't reach, grab your shins. Want to sort of draw the knees to the armpits and flatten that back down to the mat. Awesome. Take the feet together. See if you can draw those elbows to open those legs a little deeper. And then we're going to come into a couple of minutes Shavasana. So if you got lower back problems, you can keep your knees bent. And we're going to take the shoulders away from the ears, palms facing up. If you're okay with your back, you can just come all the way down and just close the eyes. Breathing nice and slowly in through the nose and out through the mouth. Checking in with the body, seeing if your hips feel more relaxed, your shoulders more relaxed. Any tightness still, just breathe through it. Lovely guys, we're going to start to think about moving the body now. I'm going to start by wiggling the toes and wiggling the fingers. And then circling the wrists. And maybe circle the ankles. And then bringing those knees back in for a hug. Rock a little left to right. And then if you want to cross the ankles and come up into a seated posture, or whatever you want to get up. We'll just finish how we started. Sit bones down, hands on our knees, chin parallel to the floor, eyes closed or gazing down at the floor. And then taking our hands to heart centre. Thank you.